All right, we are going to do 2-point perspective. You will need the same supplies as the first. 1-point perspective, you will need a sketchbook or computer printer paper, no lined paper, anything that's not lined, pencil, ruler, or straight edge. All right, we've done 1-point perspective. Now 2-point. It is not much harder, but you still have the horizon line. This time you're going to have 2 vanishing points, and you will start drawing with the edge of your object. Let's get started. Draw a horizon line. Now, I'm going to put my vanishing points pretty far apart on either edge of the paper. We're just going to do below, in the middle, and on top of the horizon line. We won't do side to side because our vanishing points are so far away. So, let's start out with one in the middle of the horizon line. So let's just go right here. We'll draw 1 line. So this is how you will start 2-point perspective. This is the edge of your building, your block. If you were to, all right, let me get this box. Okay, so let's pretend that you're trying to draw this box. So 1-point perspective, if I could get it far enough away, you would have drawn the edge, starting with this edge, and you would see these sides. 2-point perspective, you're going to start by drawing this edge. So you are always going to just draw 1 straight line to begin your drawing with. And then you're going to connect the top of the line to the left and to the right vanishing point, and the bottom of the line to the left and the right vanishing point. So, top to the left, bottom, whoop. Don't forget to draw lightly, not dark like me. I just want you to be able to see it. Bottom to the right, and top. Goodness. To the right. So, you got 5 lines that you've drawn now. Then you will go parallel again from this. Draw another line. Go parallel the other direction. Draw a line. And then you will go and erase. Your lines that way. Erase your lines this way. Now, once you get a little more advanced at this, you don't have to draw your lines all the way out. We'll talk about that as we go. So now you've drawn 1 2-point perspective block on the horizon line. So you could kind of see if this was a street corner, we'll draw a little street corner at the end of this, just to help you visualize it. All right, so let's draw one above. All right, because it gets a little bit more complicated above and below, but it's the same above and below. So let's start with just a single line. And again, you're going to connect the top and the bottom to the vanishing points. Now, this one, not this one, but the next one is going to, if you've already drawn something, you can just, well, my pencil is not doing good tonight. All right, we can just stop at the building. So, you do the same thing you did with this one. Start at your edge, evenly go out, and you're building again, Then I like to go through and erase again. Okay, now you have a weird looking shape. So we need to add the bottom, because when you look at it and it's above the horizon line, you're looking at the bottom of the object. So we need to, in a correct perspective, draw the bottom of your shape. So the right side is going to connect to your left. Maybe I should stop pushing so hard. To your left point, and the left edge is going to connect to your right vanishing point. So you got your lines crossed right here. So that is what creates the base and the bottom looking up onto your box. And it gives you the exact correct perspective. So let's do one right here as well. So our line, we're going to connect top to our vanishing point, bottom to our vanishing point. Same thing over here. We're going to end it, so go parallel from your edge. Here, go parallel from your edge right here. Erase your extra lines. And then from the top right to the left, top left, all the way to the right. And then erase your extra lines, giving you the perfect top to your block. So now you've done perspective from looking above it and looking underneath it. So this one we see the top, I don't see the bottom. This one you don't see any because it's the same level as you. So you could turn this very basically into a street. So there's a street. Let's do this. You can see it. You're just going to draw lines down to connect. So this would be like a building and a street corner. It's a really weird street corner because I should have made this a lot wider. If I had used my ruler and made this a lot wider, it would make a lot more sense. Let's try that. All right. So I could have done a dotted line. Be like left turn only. And then you could add we'll go over details of adding doors and windows and things like that to the edges. I will be sharing another video with you on that. Next week, you will see another video as you work on beginning your project for perspective. You get to choose if you want to do 1 point or 2 point perspective, but I want you to draw a couple more or draw some details around, and I will let you know how accurate yours is with perspective. And you will be also sharing a picture of that with me on here, on this assignment. So 1 point, 2 point perspective, and then you will be doing a project based on your favorite one of the two. So choose which one you like to draw the best, and we will go from there.